Namaste everyone, we are from Project Savers and in this video we will cover the next topic of C programming language, that is strings. How we can use strings in C? So let's see it. So how we can create strings? Indeed there is no such a data type like string for our string. If you can see in another languages like C++, Java, it have the separate data type as a string, but in C we don't have such a data type. We have char as a data type, but the problem is in char that we can able to store only one character at a variable. So how we can achieve to hold a string in a variable? So for that we use sequence of characters in the form of arrays. And what are arrays? We have completed that series and you know that what is arrays. Okay, if you haven't watched that video, please watch that and then come up here. Arrays concept is so much important for further videos. Okay, so let's go ahead. So strings are a sequence of character in the form of character array, as I told. So how we can declare character array? In the same way we have declared in the previous video, like integer a of 10 in square brackets, so it can hold 10 integer values. But in character, if we declare char a of 10, so it will be able to store 10 character or sequence of characters. Okay, so how we can initialize that? So let's see that. So it can be done in two ways. The first one is char a of 12 equal to, in curly braces, the string, whatever the given string. I have given here Akshay Kumar. So as you can see, it have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. The seventh one is the blank space. It hold or it counts the blank space too. Okay, so note that. So blank space and then 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so char a of 12 will hold this string. Whatever after this string means, if here is something, another string or character, it can't hold, as because our size of that character array is 12, so it will hold up to the 12 characters. Got it? Okay, so we can do that in another way too. Char a of 12 equal to Akshay Kumar in curly braces. Oh sorry, previously it was in curly braces, but now it's in double quotes. Okay, in this two we can create strings. So there are some methods on strings, so let's understand it in a programmatic way, so you will get a better idea. Okay, so let's understand strings in a programmatic way. So let me define a char a of 20. So it will store 20 characters in an array. Let me initialize with my name, Aniket Kankuteya. Then CLR is clear for cleaning the screen. So here we will use our first method to manipulate strings. So the first method is to find the total length of the string. So how we can do that? So to achieve that, we will use a predefined function, that is strlen. This function will return us the total length of overall string. Okay, and it will return it in an integer type. Okay, so to store that integer value, we need to define an integer variable here. So int len, which will store the total length of a string. So as you can see here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Remember, it will count the string to 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So our length should be 14. Okay, so let's test that out. So len equal to strlen, a predefined function passing that character where which you want to find the length of that string. So let's print that out. Printf total length %d comma len. Okay, as we are storing that total length in a len variable, get ch saving. It's compiling, no errors. Control F9. Total length is 14. Okay, so in this way you can find the total length of a given string. So let's see the another function, that is how we can concatenate a string. Concatenation means if you have the string here like this and you have another string like this. So what is concatenation means? I'm facing a little bit trouble of pronunciation with. So concatenation means A B C X Y Z. This will be the final result. Concatenation means this string is added with this previous string, so it will make up the whole string. This is the meaning of concatenation. Okay, I got this one right now correctly. So how we can achieve that? So for that we need to create another string of characters. So char b of 10 will be enough to define any string. Is my name, that will be good. Okay, so let's perform the concatenation operation. Let me just clear this up. Okay, so strcat, and to store the final result of the string we need to define that too. And remember that when you are storing that whole result, that size should be greater than the previous string that you want to store, sorry, that you want to concatenate. Okay, means this char c will hold this total string. Okay, so it should be greater in size, that's why it's important. So we will initialize it with c equal to strcat a comma b. Okay, this one is our first string and this is our second string that we want to concatenate in this variable c, which is a type of character of 50 size. Okay, okay, so let's print that out. Printf concatenated result is percent. Oh, as it is a sequence of characters, so we need to implement a for loop for that, as because it will print all the strings, otherwise it will print only this one, the first string. Got it? That's why for loop is very important. So let me add a I variable here. You guys know what for I equal to 0 semicolon I is less than. So how many times you want to iterate that loop, it will depend upon the size of that tree. So all you guys know that how we can find size of a string. So let me define a variable concatenate length, which is cot length. So it will store the total result of that concatenated string, strlen, and passing the string. Okay, so we will iterate that loop till the size of cont length. Okay, which is meaning of concatenated length. Let's start this loop from 1, so we will get a better result, and I plus plus. Okay, so print that concatenated string. So to print out the string we use %c comma c of I. Okay, and you guys know that what is the meaning of this. Means at the index of 1 it will print a, at the index of 2 it will print a, and so on. Okay, that's why we use for loop to printing any string in C language. Okay, so let's execute it. Alt F9. Got one error. L value required. Hmm, B is assigned a value that is never used. This is a warning. We don't see much for warnings. L value is required here. And let me just check that error, and I will be come back again. str cat